Hi y'all. Welcome to my channel. This is a brand new channel. I love watching videos of people building in The Sims, and I love building in Sims, so I figured why not make videos of me building. And I thought I would start off with like a classic, which is a 5x5 build. And I didn't really know where I wanted to take this, but as you can see, I've placed it on an island. I'm a bad person, so I don't remember the name of the island. I think it might be in like Brindleton Bay. But it's sort of like out in the woods, so I figured I would make this a cabin type thing. And as you can see, I was sort of struggling with the wallpapers, but I figured it out eventually. I thought I would start off with a 5x5 cabin because it's just sort of easy. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely love building smaller builds. I get really overwhelmed when I build really big ones, so I sort of never really play with more than one sim at a time. But yeah, as you can see here, I am sort of choosing to go very cabin-y, very, I wouldn't say traditional, but it's definitely not modern either. It's a nice mix, I think. And I definitely spend a lot of time on the exterior. Sorry about that. I hope y'all like watching that as much as I do. And then we're sort of moving on to the interior, just sort of trying to map out where I wanted things to be. I did not have a plan for this at all, y'all. I just sort of did shit. And as you will see, I'm working on the kitchen right now, and you'll probably be thinking that it's a very big kitchen for such a small space, and it definitely is. But guys, I really love kitchens. I don't know, there's something about them. They're really fun to build. And you can see that tile behind there. That was the reason I decided that this build was gonna have like a lot of blue in it. Because I saw that tile and I was like, oh, I don't think I've used that before, and I really like it. So yeah, as you can see with the bed and everything, and the chair I think as well, I ended up incorporating a lot of blue in this. And I was struggling to figure out where to place the bed, but I think I like where it went. Obviously this is a single sim build. I'm sure you probably could like build a 5x5 with 2 sims, but it would be difficult. Yeah, so I just moved the door there because I really wanted a desk in there, because computers and everything. I could have placed it on the countertop, of course. I've done that in another build, but I don't. Can Sims cook on like a corner countertop? I'm not actually sure about that one. They probably can, but I wanted to put some decor in the kitchen as well. And yeah, just sort of making it nice and cozy. I love those like little lights. They're not really fairy lights. I'm not completely sure what they're supposed to be, but they're adorable and I use them in like everything. Yeah, and a little TV over the bed, so you can still like, there's no actual like, I guess, living space here. Like there isn't a living room, but I figure someone living like this isn't gonna have many people over. Sort of living in the middle of nowhere. So I think it'll be alright. They can sit on their bed to watch TV. They can also sit by the counter. It's fine. Yeah, and you can tell I wasn't really loving that wallpaper, but I eventually figured it out. So it's all good. Yeah, and I'm just sort of placing some color on top of the fridge here. I don't know what that is. I think it's supposed to be like tea or something, but I love placing it on top of the fridge. I think it looks really cute. And then just some tiles in the kitchen here. Yes, and that, oh, I really love that window that I placed there. And also, I think I placed another window somewhere around here, maybe. Oh yeah, I was struggling to figure out what to put there. I really wanted a window there. But yeah, I figure it out eventually. Sorry about that. Definitely takes me a while. Um, yeah, but I just sort of, I let me know in the comments, y'all, if you prefer build videos like this, where the person sitting here talking you through sort of what they're doing, or if you prefer build videos with music on them. I sort of went with this because I prefer build videos where people talk. And usually I just sort of watch them where people talk about their day. But I figured I would, this is my first video and everything, I would just sort of talk about what I was doing. Yeah, so you can see I was bringing in the flooring from outside on the inside here. And I'm still trying to, you know, just make everything a little cluttered. And the bathroom was difficult for me. But I think as I placed it here, it didn't actually work. But afterwards, when I went and play tested it, I did manage to make it work. I just sort of moved stuff a tiny bit, so it still looks the same. But now it actually works, so that's good. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear my computer's fan going crazy in the background, but if you can, just sorry about that. I have a MacBook, y'all. Yeah, but I just really wanted this to be just like a really cozy cabin. Like, I would love to live here. But I also, as I said, I love like tiny builds, and I would also like one in real life. Oh, this freaking carpet, I was really struggling to figure out where to put it. I found a spot eventually, and I think, yeah, I always place those round lamps at the beginning of builds, and I see other people doing that because they're the greatest, they give the most light. Problem is, other people, they can minimize it, like make them smaller. I cannot, because I am Danish and we have a different keyboard than Americans. So they don't look very good, so I try my hardest to replace them where I can. You saw me replacing it over there, but it's difficult because I also want good light. Yeah, and as you can see here, I also replaced the desk because it was just not fitting in. And I don't know what that is right there, but the wall decor, but it was so cute. And yeah, you see me moving some stuff around, trying to make it look just cozy as fuck. And I really wanted the plant in here. Y'all, I mean, I needed a plant. We're living like in the middle of nowhere here. There has to be a plant. And I think I'm getting a carpet here. Yes. Do I go for the big fluff? I do. Guys, I love that big fluffy rock so much. I use it in everything. And as you can see, I was trying to figure out what bed to use. Obviously, I couldn't use that huge one because it would intersect with the TV. But I figured it out eventually. I'm just adding a little more decor in here, and I think another plant. I usually love doing that, placing that big cactus on top of the crate. But problem is I usually place them like in the corner of a room, so it looks okay, but this just looked a little too messy for me, so I went with a smaller one. Do you guys like that crate? I definitely do. I don't know why, because I usually build very modern builds. This is not a modern build, but I think it's really cute. It adds like a little fun twist. I think I've also seen like a lot of like in Scandinavian homes. I am Scandinavian. People really incorporate wood, so it looks realistic to me. And you saw me placing a little violin there because I was like, oh, I want some like, activities I can do, so not just watching TV all day long. But we're also gonna build like a huge, well, not huge, but we're gonna build a very like nice and cozy outdoor area. I think we might be moving on to that soon-ish. Yeah, so first I was trying to make it look a little more lived in. Like, this cabin has been there for a while. I'm trying to find a freaking tree that doesn't go into the goddamn build. Am I the only one who's like really annoyed by the fact that like so many of the trees you can't place them right next to the house even though you want to, because they just like go into your freaking building? It's very annoying. Oh yeah, and let me know please in the comments if you guys want me to like speed through all the landscaping. I know that sometimes when I watch builds, there's like they spend too much time in landscaping for my liking, and so I skip it. So let me know if you want me to like speed it up a bit or not. I actually think I tried to speed it up, but my editing software, aka it's just iMovie, it really fucked up. I don't know why. It was just like, it was really glitchy, guys. I'm sorry. I tried to speed it up. I know that like landscaping can be a bit boring, and I'm also not very good at it. I'm really trying, and I believe I also used a lot of what's it called? Terrain tool. Yeah. I'm getting used to that. I honestly, when they announced it, I was like, oh well, it's cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it that much. But I actually do. I don't make like huge hills, but I just like raise it a little bit because the ground isn't completely flat, But at the same time, like I see people building these like huge fucking like hills and shit and place builds on top of that, and I don't know if it's a Scandinavian thing or what, but I never see homes like that. I think it's just because Denmark is insanely flat. Like, I think we might be like one of the flattest countries in the world. So, like, I am looking out my window right now and I don't see any hills at all. So, I should probably like try to do that sometime. Like, build something on a hill, just like challenge myself. But yes, so we're adding like a little pool out here. I was like, I mean, I know that the ocean is nearby, but sometimes you want it like a little more hygienic. I would definitely prefer to swim in a pool rather than in the ocean. But yeah, just making it a little cozy. Am I the only one really annoyed by the fact that those neon signs, there's only like one of them that actually glows? It's one that I went with. But like, why don't they all glow? That's very annoying. And you see me using this thing here. I don't know what this is. I don't know the name of it. I've never used it before, but I was like, it would look really cute out here. But I could not get it to hook on to the building. I think I got it. It might be floating. I hope not. I think it looks alright. And yeah, just adding a little more landscaping out here. I am definitely a huge rock fan. And I don't mean The Rock, although I also am. I love placing rocks everywhere. And yeah, just a little more terrain tool. I never really use the terrain tool to like pull the ground down, which I did there because I was like, oh, I should try that out. I don't know. I feel like the standard flat should just be the standard like flat. If you get me. Yeah, so wow, I spend a lot of time on landscaping. Even I think so. Is this boring to y'all? I'm sorry. Please bear with me. This is my this is my first video. But I'm just like spending some time here, making it a little more cozy. I recently got the what's it called, backyard stuff pack, so I wanted to use some of the items there. Am I the only one who like when they get a new pack, they just instantly go and use like every item they can find? Because I definitely do that. And also, I think after I play tested it, I actually ended up adding some laundry on the right because I felt like it looked a little too empty for me, and also I wanted them to be able to do laundry. So, so on the little hill thing I made there. So that won't be in this video, and I think it might be. No, no, it's not. But I am gonna put it on the gallery. Or did I already do that? No, I don't think so, but I'm gonna put it on the gallery and you can download it there. I think my origin name is just Nat96. I was wrong. It's actually Natachahp. I'll put it in the description down below. Sorry. Back to the video. So you can see me just sort of looking through the house here, trying to make sure everything looks the way that I want it to. And I think, am I done now? I might be done now. Yeah, I am. So, let me know what y'all think. Do you think this is cute? And please let me know in the comments if you prefer, again, if you prefer music or if you prefer this sort of voiceover type video. And yes, I took the screenshot at night. It looks cute. There's so many lights, okay? Please don't judge me, okay? Thank you. Bye.